All right. That's what I love to hear. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for your patience, you beautiful motherfuckers. It has been 3 weeks since we have last seen you here on Fancie's Fables. Welcome
you're really
on in.
milking that death. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I was just looking at something.
So anyways...
Time to mute ourselves.
Yes. As you can see, we are welcomed by our wonderful players, but someone is missing. If you missed the last episode, this is your last chance to get out of here before everything's spoiled. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Our dear Phoebe has left the mortal plane. Now, our players for the night are three of our party and our lovely guest again. We have Adufrain playing as Kane, Art is my voice as Koraktau, Bulletproofturtleman as Temin, and Helk Pixel once again as Marcus. Welcome back, everybody. And to help me with my recap, a lovely friend of ours, a Sir Bulletproofturtleman, has put together a little recap. And we are going to watch that now.
Yep.
Our world is a vast place, filled with many creatures, ideas, and an ever-changing landscape, shaped by nature, living beings, and magic. Though I have only awakened a short time to this world, I have met many different beings that have taught me a great deal. Comrades, leaders, enemies, friends. I am an automaton of the 4th generation of Warforged machinery in this world, Model Series A4, also known as Temin. I was created to serve the almighty Bane, conqueror of worlds, to unite all under his rule. Any opposition met was swiftly eradicated for the sake of what I thought was peace. Even the greatest soldiers who fought for this world were not spared from his wrath. In this lifetime, I have witnessed the bravery of countless beings, big and small, who chose to fight for their own cause, to pursue their own life's purpose. The last mission given to me by Julius, to live for myself, has led me on an adventure with my companions. My best friend, Phoebe, a brave halfling peace cleric with her bear, Booker. Our reliable friend, Ko, a Kalishtar eloquence bard from another world called Eberron, guided by his ancestral Kori spirit, Roktau, in the battle against his sworn enemy, the Inspired. And our leader, Kane, a dragonborn battlemaster, fighter with a kind heart beneath the tough scaly exterior. Countless other allies were met along the way as we clashed with Bane's growing army in his quest for the Godstones that would give him the power to truly conquer all. Now, everything has led us to an island in search of the final Godstone. Alongside us, Temerity, Marcus, Otis, and Grant. We journeyed further into peril. Against our enemies and overwhelming dangers, we suffered great losses. And despite our best efforts, we were unsuccessful in saving our dear friend, Phoebe. At this time, we can only proceed forward with the words left by her mother, Malhara Honeypot. Phoebe, you'll always be our hope, our guiding light. Our friend. Thank you for your friendship.
Whew. Heavy. Heavy stuff. God damn. Let's give it up for Bullet real quick on that recap. Holy shit, boy. Thank you.
I'm just gonna say I was like, please don't draw Phoebe dead. Well, there's Phoebe dead. Okay, well, please don't draw the teddy bear in the arms that got me and put me down. I was like, fine. He just wants me to cry, so I'll fucking cry. Oh, fucking baby. Fine. Have it. There. You had my tears. Good job, Bullet.
We're here.
I had to read the chat to, keep it together there. I had to read.
Sorry for the
my
technical
points.
difficulties, but...
I know, I looked over, I was like, okay, good. It looks like Helk is struggling too.
Oak struggles with everything.
That was absolutely incredible. Thank you, Bullet.
I am not made of iron. That was amazing. Awesome job, dude.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
job, Tay.
So, that brings us to the important note of the episode. With Phoebe dead, 3 remain of the champions of the Sword Coast. Clutched tightly in his arms after their harrowing battle, Kane holds Booker. The Tabaxi is dead. And the inspired Warforged vanished. Now it is just our heroes and their remaining companions deep within the Underdark. As they leave the mushroom forest which they fought within, the silence is tangible. Heading forward, They enter into a large chasm, leaving the large fungi behind them. The sound of rushing water echoing across wet stone. And that is where we pick up from this episode.
How long have we been walking? Has it just been a few minutes, or?
Since the battle, it has probably been maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Took you about half an hour to get out of the mushrooms, and then a little bit further along, you've come to this watery section.
Okay, so we have water. There's water rushing against the stone. What does the landscape look like other than that? Like, is it wide open? Are there stalagmites, stalactites, stuff like that?
Are you using a torch?
Didn't
Still
Correcto.
using.
Yeah.
I've
lights.
got my lights.
Yeah.
around.
Okay. Using the assistance of the floating lights, you can see that the walls of this cavern are... Give me a nature check.
Would probably be good if I had my character on.
Listen, I always gotta keep y'all on your toes. At least one roll a night. You never know who it's gonna be.
I'm winning. I have to use this trash dice set. You said nature?
Yes.
3.
You know there's water around, and you know you're in a cave.
Awesome. Somebody else check that for me, please.
You want me to take a look, Marcus?
If you would.
You said there's stalactites with lots of water?
I did not.
Oh.
I asked
So-
if there were, and he said make a nature check.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw my dancing sword and let it fly around and see if it hits anything.
Okay. Are you throwing it up?
Yeah, I'm throwing it up in the air while casting light on it and just kind of whipping it out like a boomerang just to hover over the area and just give us like a good radius check.
What's the range on that again?
I believe it's 30 feet.
Okay. So, Temin, casting his dancing blade into the air, illuminated with light, you see it curls, it spins up, casting light against stalactites clinging tightly to this portion of the ceiling of the cave. And as it continues to fly forward, you see what appears to be splashing water as the blade reaches its maximum distance. But you can just see, like, on the edge of the light, you can see some water sputtering, but you can't see much more than that.
I look at the group. So I guess how big is it? That would have been in my nature check, right? How big is the cavern? I guess how.
Give me.
Sorry,
Well, no, that would also be a nature check, and that would have been. That answer would have been tied into your success for that check.
Yeah.
So, after seeing this, go ahead and give me a new nature check as you
Okay.
are further trying to discern your surroundings.
19.
All right. So, looking about you and using your ears, you see that the cavern walls have groove lines on them from erosion of water over time. You can hear the splashing water is actually echoing from several spots, giving you the feeling that ahead of you is a quite large expanse. The water itself that you see splashing at the edge of the light is coming downward at a quick rate.
Would there be an area to kind of like rest for a moment?
Where you are right now, you're in about... the stone beneath your feet is a little moist, and you can actually see ahead of you, shining, glinting from the light, some algae. And further on ahead of that, you can see that it starts to slope down a little bit. So, as far as stable footing, this where you are right now seems to be the immediate spot.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to... I guess I would be in front, maybe. I'm gonna turn to look at everyone. I think we could take 5. Or as long as we need right now.
I think perhaps that is in order after our last bout.
I look at Kane. You okay with stopping for a minute?
Yeah. I just will stop. Probably just stay standing where I was standing.
Okay.
Okay. So, just kind of, sit down wherever I can find a spot. Just start kind of undoing some of the armor and kind of getting some relief from that just being on me and everything.
Yeah.
And eating something, I guess, trying to, at the very least.
Yeah, you all have travel rations. Temerity and Zarya sit down for a moment as well.
I know no one wants to talk about this right now. But who was that appeared?
Do you mean the strange tabaxi?
No. The woman.
Kind of, like, just as like I did, just kind of scoff. It has everything to do with Phoebe. All this goddess and God and being kind to people. That was her thing.
I start wiping down my sword and everything, just trying to clean up a little bit. So what are your plans now?
Can't exactly stop. And I know better than anybody else that casualties happen all the time. I fucking tried. I tried Marcus. I didn't want her to come. I couldn't imagine her being on this forsaken journey. But that little brat just wouldn't stay back. And now it sucks because I can't imagine finishing this without her. I can't imagine that this would happen. I didn't want her here. But I guess I was wanting to believe like she was believing she'd be fine. I'm gonna lean forward on my knees in the crouching position. Like, they said I was gonna die, and I could accept that. I was fine with that. made me think that it made everybody else see. But it doesn't.
Kind of. I let out kind of a mournful chuckle. We don't get to choose when we go to Kane.
No, we don't. We don't get to choose when our friends or family go either. I get it.
No, we don't.
That fucking cat.
Well, it's gone. But I would assume that it's not over.
No. I mean, look at Ko. The Tabaxi's dead. What happened to the other guy? He got to fly away. And God knows what that thing's gonna come back as. If it can puppeteer whatever it fucking wants, like it just showed its weird flex to us for whatever reason. What does that mean?
Means Ko speaks up from like the back of the group. He's kind of just been standing there leaning against a wall. It means our job isn't over. Reese, he's always been a tricky one, but these abilities are new. At least new to me.
Well, we still have to find our way out of here. Wherever we end up, we'll have to figure it out from there.
Merity. We even in the Sea of Fallen Stars anymore?
I believe we might be under it, mate.
So we're on the wrong floor.
How close is the running water to us?
60 feet.
Getting out from the Underdark is no easy task.
No, it's not.
I certainly didn't think that we'd be heading all the way down here.
No, the bottomless pit, that hole, it didn't make me think we were not going in the right direction.
From what I knew of the Pirate King, his greatest treasures were beneath his tomb. I had figured, mate, that your stone would be found there. Or at least I had hoped. I didn't think I'd be down here with you, to be honest.
I didn't think so either. I thought I was going to chop you up on the boat.
Well, lucky for the both of us, maybe a hook horror will get us, eh?
Maybe. Maybe you, not me. But maybe.
I start reattaching some of my armor.
Sorry to y'all about what happened to your friend. Nasty business.
That this has been. I look to the rest of them. you want to stay, or should we press forward?
We can't sit in one spot for too long.
Yeah, agreed. All right. I think we pressed forward.
So, you get up, collect.
And as we're walking by the water, I want to check the water. I want to taste the water.
Yeah, Tillman is pulling out some rope. Standing behind Marcus, he's pulling out his 50 feet of rope.
So,
Sorry.
you get up and you get up and collect yourselves, and you press forward towards the water. The ground, the stone, becomes wet, and as you approach, there becomes algae. The footing becomes a bit slippery. Temin, pulling out your rope. You are close enough to a wall that you could fasten it and, hold the wall for support. Use the rope on each other, whatever you'd like to do.
I was gonna tie one end of the rope to myself, and then one end to a stalagmite that's on the ground.
Okay. As you all press forward, the water actually becomes more visible. You can see this huge geyser of water coming down from the ceiling of this cavern. And as it splashes off rocks on its way down, you can see small little streams snaking their way along the stone, carving their own small paths as it runs down into cracks and crevices. Marcus, bending over to sip from one of these, it is very salty. You can taste the sea.
Yep. Say we're probably still under it.
What else can you tell me about this underdog? Well, I'm trying to gather why Reese would be here.
Well, it's a good way to traverse if you don't want to be seen. It's an excellent way to lose any sort of trail. Plenty of monsters and the like to make it inconvenient for anyone. As for his reasons, I mean, you guys would know better than me.
There is the matter of the stones, but I don't think he's too concerned with that. I'm gonna try to sense around us just to do a sweep and see if our current party is alone.
The range on that's 30 feet.
It got extended. I don't know if that
Whoa.
wore off, but
Who leveled you up?
we leveled up. I don't remember the full range, but it did get further because I was tracing Reese before actually to see if he ran off.
So, that's right. You had a boost with Ruktau. Right now it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, which is what you were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
You continue to press forward. I assume. Trying to follow whatever path is leading forward. Everybody give me a perception check. Co, get advantage.
Perception.
22. Oh,
Okay.
Tim got 22 as well.
Nice. Alright. Using those new dice there, Kane?
I got a
She here?
23.
Oh,
Using those new dice there?
Yeah.
Yeah. 23. Very nice. You got a 15, Marcus?
yes.
So, all of you see at the edge of the darkness, fortunately with how wet everything is, some of the light is bouncing around, making it a little bit easier to see normally. But on the edge of your sight, you see something pass between two stalagmites. Co, you sense sentience in that direction.
Does it feel familiar?
No.
So we all saw movement.
You all saw movement, and Co, you recognize the sentience. Or, sorry, it's not familiar, but you know that there's a
But-
mind there. Yeah.
There's a mind.
Did you see that?
There's something alive over there. But
Use
it's not-
message.
Slowly.
I'm gonna point right at them and use message.
Creature, state your name.
There's no response.
Undo my shield and sword from my back.
Okay.
Ready yourself, Kane.
Marcus, give me a reflex save.
Reflex. Dexterity?
That's what I meant.
Too much Pathfinder.
At 20.
Ooh. 1 second.
By the way, I'm finally in Syrinscape.
Oh, good. So you can hear the music?
Yes, because I was like, uh-oh.
I couldn't hear the music until just now.
Shit. Helk, I'm sending you a message real quick.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I'm trying to find your name. There you are.
Starts with an H, ends with an elk pixel.
Yes.
Hang on. I know what you're talking about. Hang on, sorry.
We found it at the same time. Perfect. All right. So, Marcus, as you all are looking over towards this stalagmite, Temin uses message to force a response, though none comes. You unsheathe your weapon, and you hear above you a... Quickly, you step to the side, and all of you hear the heavy metal balls of a net landing on the stone, narrowly missing Marcus. Roll initiative.
Here we go. 17.
22.
16. Oh, no. Yeah, 16.
Wait, I didn't.
You didn't add the
19.
stuff.
19.
No.
Sorry. Sorry. Like, wait.
Temin?
10.
All right. From above you, with ropes tied around them, suspending them from various stalactites, are several male drow. Ko, you're first.
How far up are they?
30 feet.
Oh, perfect. I am gonna just whip out 2 psychic blades, aiming at ropes that are hanging.
Okay. That's going to be a targeted shot, so give me a attack roll at disadvantage.
You know what? I'll count.
Oh, actually, you know what? Because you've been using your training to psychically manipulate your blades while you were training with Temin, you will not get disadvantage on your targeted attack with a psychic blade.
Okay. That will be a 20, dirty 20 for the first one.
Awesome.
And a 13 for the second.
The first one hit.
Sweet.
So, oh, sorry. Actually, they both hit. Give me damage.
Oh, 6 for the second. 10 for the first hit. And then second hit is 3.
So, the first dagger hits one of the ropes.
Oh
and
shit, sorry, not 3. 6.
The first dagger hits one of the ropes and slices it, snapping it. One of the first drow falls. Quickly trying to correct himself, he narrowly avoids a stalagmite and lands rolling off of his feet. The second dagger hits the other rope, cleaving it nearly off, hanging just by a thread. The drow scrambles and goes to pull on it to reposition himself and snaps it, falling from the sky and impaling himself on a stalagmite. There are 3 drow that you can see.
You
Anything
guys
else,
hear-
Ko?
You guys hearing through the network, through our family planning. We don't have time for this. And that's it.
Marcus.
Okay, so I see 3 up top. Do I?
There's
Oh,
one
sorry.
up top left, and there's
One up
one
top.
down next to you.
Okay. Okay, so he's down next to me. Just Okay. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. My dog knocked over something.
No, that's all right. He cut his rope, and he
Okay.
managed to save himself on the fall, so he's near you.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
pulls out a long, curved blade. You can see some kind of oily liquid glinting off of it.
Okay. So with my so how far away would he be from me?
You would have to do one movement to get within striking distance.
Okay. So I'm going to move to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him. And I get 3 attacks. So let's see, I'm going to attack him with my longsword. And let's see. Uh, 20.
That hits.
All right, I'll roll all 3 for hit just to see what happens.
Please, and thank you.
20.
That hits.
7.
That does not hit.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's see. So 10 for damage on the first hit,
Awesome.
and 7 for damage on the second hit.
Okay. With 2 slashes at him, he dodges to this. He attempts to dodge the second one after the first one hits him, though he does narrowly take damage, but he manages to avoid the third attack. You notice something, Marcus, when you slash into him.
Mm-hmm.
This black ooze comes out of the wounds, coagulates, and goes right back into his body.
Oh, so I'm going to shout something unnatural about these ones.
Me.
Does Marcus have knowledge of this?
Of what this could be?
Yeah.
Give me a religion check.
Ooh. That's not going to be great. 12.
Nope.
Nope.
Anything else, Marcus?
I think that's all my attacks, and yeah, that's it.
Daddy Kane. You feel a warmth in the collar around your neck.
Frustrated because, yes, I feel this. Like, this is nonsense, in my opinion. I don't want to deal with these guys. We're going to fucking beat their asses anyways. They're just a pesky little obstacle in our way. Half of them I still can't fucking reach because they're up in their little safety cove like a bunch of losers. Because there's only one down right by Helk.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So as frustrating as that is, I'm gonna take a moment to just know your enemy. So I'm just gonna stay where I am, and I'm just gonna look at them and study them for 1 minute, observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat. So I'm not in combat. They're not in combat with me. You learn information about capabilities compared to your own, strengths, dexterity, constitution, armor, current HP, total class levels, if any, and their fighter class levels.
Unfortunately, that can't be used in combat because combat only takes about a minute.
Oh, so I can't, like, use my turn as a minute?
No, because the entire round is only like 6 seconds. Because, like, all this is happening at the same time, technically.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So even though you may not be engaging in combat with them, we do
Right.
have to follow combat timeline.
Okay. Hold on. I guess. I don't know. I guess. Like, I'm behind. Well, I'm not. We're not too far from Marcus, right? Like, we're within 15, 30
Yeah.
feet, right?
Yeah.
I'll just I'll hold action
4.
for one to get closer to me.
Okay. Temin.
Also, is it safe to say that we've had a short rest?
Yeah.
That was a good short rest. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm going to use my bonus action with my flying blade
Jameson!
and go for the one that's still hanging in the air
Awesome.
off the rope.
Give me a attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Although, hold on. It is a
has light.
spinning blade, yeah. Give me an attack roll.
Just regular. Disadvantage, advantage, how do you want this?
Just a regular roll.
Okay. It's 12 to hit.
That hits. Give me damage.
Okay. 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points. It's hanging on by a thread.
Alright. Then for my main action, you're just gonna see Temin pull out 2 javelins. Just twirling with both hands and throw both of them for his 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, first one's a nat 1. Second one is an 16 though. And it's going to be...
You throwing them at the drow?
Yep.
Okay.
3 damage.
What was the first attack roll?
Was a nat 1.
Oh. Alright. 3 points of damage. Awesome. Temin pulls out his javelins and throws them both. One of them scratches off the side of the drow. Anything else?
How far is Ko from me?
He's right next to you.
Okay. How far is Marcus?
He's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, he's right next to the drow.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna move right up next to Marcus. So to the right of him, just so if he gets attacked, I can use interception.
Perfect.
And obviously draw my greatsword. That'll be it.
Alright. It is now the drow's turn. The one that is fighting Marcus swings wildly with his blade, using a double attack. Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
Alright, and then his second attack misses. That is an 8. Alright, so the first attack hits. You will take 8 points of slashing damage. And give me a
That'll be
Constitution
intercepted.
save. Alright, so reduce the damage by 2, so it'll be 6 points of damage.
No, it was plus his proficiency bonus, so it'll be 2 plus 4, so it'll be
Oh, 6.
minus 6. Yep.
Oh.
So he takes 2 points.
So I take 2 points. Okay.
Ooh. And make me a Constitution save, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Get my HP and Constitution. Ooh, nice. Okay.
And you also get
Pretty
a
good.
plus 3 to your save because of my aura.
Look at that. So that would be how much do I get from your aura?
Plus
Plus-
3.
Okay. So that would be 23.
Okay, you succeed. Alright, the drow hanging from the rope begins to fiddle with the wrapping around him, and he descends quickly. As he slides down with the remainder of his rope, he pulls out 2 curved blades of his own and comes down in a slashing attack, one at Ko and one at Temin. Ko. Does...
Well, Temin is next to me.
Oh, that's right. Temin moved up.
Yep.
So both are going to be at Ko. Does 17 hit you?
Sorry.
Oh, god damn it. All right. You take 7 points of damage. And then make a Constitution save.
Phillips. Can I use my reaction? I'm gonna have the damage on that.
Okay.
So do we round down for 3, or is it 4?
Yeah, you round down.
Okay. And then you said a con save.
Yes, please.
17.
Okay, you succeeded. Then, from behind you, Kane, comes the drow that was hiding behind the stalagmite. He makes an attack on you with his blade, and gets a nat 20. So that's going to be a total of...
Does that trigger my action?
Yes, you will go right after him. $19 points of damage.
Okay.
And make a Constitution save.
Damage. Save. Oh, wow. 19.
Good. Alright, you saved. And it is now your turn, Kane.
I just looked at my con and it's like +8 to save, so that's what I was like, oh. Alright, so it's my turn.
Cool. It is.
I'm gonna take a... I'm gonna take a swing at him with my vicious great sword. Or whatever great sword that is. Great
Vicious.
axe. Great axe, sorry. So, natural 20 with +9.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
Um,
So it's max and a half. So that's going to be 17 and then 8.
Did they just natural 20 each other?
Yes, they did.
yeah, we did.
That's pretty
1d12. It's 1d12 plus 5.
Plus 5, which is going to be 17 for max. Plus a half is going to be 8. So 25 points of damage. Awesome.
Wait. So now that I hit him, I need to do my second action. And does he have a blade?
Well, you have
as well?
2 attacks.
Well, yeah. Does he have a blade as well?
Yes.
Okay. Is it the same squiggly blade that he used against Marcus?
They're all using the same blades, yes.
Cool, cool. So you expend 1 superiority die. Okay, so when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add it to the damage and disarm the target if it fails the strength saving throw. So that's what I'd like to apply to my hit.
Roll your superiority die.
And my superiority die is a D6? Or
No.
D12?
No, it should be higher.
It is a D10.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. D10. Six. That sucks.
So 31 points of damage total. That's awesome. He is bloodied.
Is he disarmed?
And he now needs to make a strength save. What's the DC?
17.
He failed.
Good. So that technically wasn't my second attack. That was attached because when I hit, right? So that was my first attack.
Correct. You
Okay.
expended a superiority die on your first attack of your first attack.
Okay. So I am going to. Would you consider picking up his weapon one action?
Yes.
Okay.
So make your second attack first.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I gotta make sure I do this right. I've got so many things I'm looking at because I'm making sure I'm checking off my die. I'm making sure they're going to the right combat order.
You're doing good.
17 plus 9.
26
6.
to hit.
To hit.
Awesome.
So that's 1d12 plus 5. Mm, 3 plus 5.
8.
8.
All right.
And then I have more superiority die. Can I do after I hit? Hold on, where is it? There it is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, there's a lot to read. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 superiority die to use my maneuver for grappling strike. After you hit your creature with a melee attack on your turn, you can expend 1 superiority die and then try to grapple the target as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I add the superiority die to your strength and check, an athletics check.
I'm not even gonna. You can roll if you would like, but I'm not even going to make you roll because you will definitely succeed.
Okay, so the grapple is now. So that was attack 2, and then the grapple was a bonus action.
With your superiority die, yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually do an action surge.
Yeah.
And now that I have him grappled, I want to shove his own sword down his throat.
But okay, so you asked if picking up the blade would be an action.
Yes,
you did
but
not say you were going to be picking up the blade.
Oh, I thought I made that clear. Like, is it an action? And I was like, and you're like, yes. And I was like, okay. Like, confirming, like, I was okay with that.
Okay.
So I thought that I had the 3 actions because first attack, pick up the blade, second attack, and then the grapple was the bonus action due to the superiority die.
Yep.
Now I'm using my action
surge to
so
pick
I
up
can
the
attack
blade.
him again. No, because I already picked up the blade because I had 3 things, right?
The free action 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And then the
attack.
bonus action with the grapple and then action surge to reset for another attack.
For the
Okay,
2.
because you picked up the blade during that. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Action economy.
yes. He comes up and he attacks you, Kane. You immediately pull out your axe and just hack right down into him, causing so much pain he staggers for a moment, leaving his sword hand open for you to deftly maneuver it and slide it out of his fingertips. Grappling on him and picking up his blade, you then shove it in his throat, down his throat, around his throat.
I mean, ideally, I'd love to
Apply
be
it
able
like
to
chapstick.
just that bear hug where I have my arm, but I can like grab his face and then just
Ooh.
like shove it down his throat with my
Sexy.
arm. I mean, my bicep alone could probably hold him in place. Like,
Probably. A little arm comes out of the bicep and grabs him.
Kane loves to dom his
They're
victims.
drow. They're small.
Absolutely brutalized. Yeah, you just... He gargles, and this thick black ooze bubbles up out of his mouth and gets
Ooh, that
onto your
sucks.
hands, and you feel it is ice cold.
ugh. That
You
sucks.
then let his dead body drop to the ground. The ooze writhes on your hand.
Cool. I'm just gonna shake it. Shake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All
now
right.
you can have your battlefield back. I'm done.
Top of the round, 2 drows left. One of them is wounded. Ko.
And one of them is in front of me, right? That was the one that
Yes.
took a slash at me. All right.
He took a little bit of damage from Temin's javelin.
Okay. Let me check something real quick.
You had
What?
all of Kane's badass turn to check
he's in front of
something.
me. I was trying to help with
entertained.
I was trying to help with the action economy.
You
okay?
did. You did. You were doing good.
He had to keep tabs because he knew the DM would slip up.
God, your DM sucks, guys. Come on, get a new one.
Jeez. Actually, before I go with my action, can I sense any sentience from this guy in front of me,
Yeah.
and as well as the others?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Good. To
So
know.
before they die. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. He attacked me, so I'm gonna conjure some psychic blades and just go at him, since he's in my space.
All right.
I like people at my bubble.
14 for the first hit,
That misses.
and then a bonus action for the second attack. That is a 24.
That hits.
Alright, cool.
Be some armor.
Cool. I did. Wait. No, that's different for this one. I did 5 damage. 5 solid damage.
All right. He's taken a solid 10 points of damage.
And then.
Or was it 3 from the javelin? A solid 8 points of damage.
Nice. And yeah, that's my turn. Yep.
All right. Marcus, one draw ahead of you. You have already struck him. Yes.
All right. Okay. So I am going to let's attack 3 times with the longsword. Let's go. Let's make him hurt. Nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Sorry. I'm looking at multiple things here. 17.
That hits.
Nice. And 19.
3 hits. What is your max and a half for crit?
Max and a half would be. Wow, why am I blanking? So that would be 15.
Awesome. And then your next 2 damage. He is bloodied.
All right, so that's 6 and a 9.
All right, he's not looking too good.
All right.
Anything else, Marcus?
Action surge.
All right.
Let's go. Let's do another. Let me just check that off so I don't do it again. And we'll throw in another attack here. Sorry. 24. I assume that hits.
Yep.
And that would be an 8.
Okay, how do you want to take him out?
Whew. Fucking hate Drow. No, I mean, Marcus hates Drow. So I want to do multiple slashing and, just, I don't know, a flourish at the end.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, making your attack back at this drow, you slice into him, catching him off guard in one of his defenses as you reverse the direction of your attack, cleaving his gut open. He keels over, this black ooze coming out, and as it begins to bubble and start to suck back into his body, you take the opportunity to swing your blade around and decapitate him.
Nice.
His body falls to the ground, more of this black ooze seeping out of his body. You notice something as his body falls forward, however. His back is tattooed with 2 white, scaly wings going down his back. Temin.
There's still one of the drows fighting Ko, correct?
Correct. The last one.
All right. I'm gonna run up and be faced on the opposite side, so that I get advantage while flanking with Ko.
Awesome.
And running up with my great sword. I'm gonna use a reckless attack and strike at. Actually, no, I already get advantage anyways for flanking. Never mind. I don't know why I just did that. Yeah, 27 to hit.
Extra advantage.
I get so
That
much
hits.
advantage right now.
I know, right? So much advantage, bro.
Quite advantageous, yes.
Wow. Okay, 5 points of damage on the first attack,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use Commander Strike
Okay.
to forego my second attack and give it my bonus action, and call out to Ko as I run up and strike at from behind.
Together, Ko!
And you can use your reaction to make an attack, and because it's advantage, you also get sneak attack. So go for it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot to apply.
This man playing 4D
Yeah, no, I don't
chess.
have it.
Man.
Cool. Shit.
So you have advantage and sneak attack,
Okay. Okay.
and you get to add a D6 to the damage.
All right. You see Ko conjure another psychic blade. It's a good thing I had advantage.
I swear to God, if you attack and you miss,
Oh, the first one was totally a nat 1, but with advantage, it's a 23.
All right, that hits. Give me damage plus sneak attack.
I'll just roll a D6 for you.
Oh, mine is already a D6 too.
Ah, son of a bitch. That's 1. Extra damage.
Oh, that's the extra damage that you add onto mine. Oh my
Yeah.
God. All right, so 1. All right, we're at 5, and then my sneak attack is it's a D6 as well, right? Yeah, 3D6. 6, 11. Dude, so many ones were rolled. 12. I rolled a 1 for one of those attacks. That one that got re-rolled, and I rolled 3 ones out of my 4d6.
Don't
to
feel
what's
bad.
the total?
attack. It was 12 damage total.
And I gave him 5, so that's 17 altogether. For our combo attack.
All right, he's bloodied.
Good.
Okay. Anything else, Temin? I don't believe so. That was the rest of your...
That's it.
All right, it's his turn, and he's going to use both his blades and do a spinning attack to attack you both. Ko, does a 20 not natural hit you? Yes. Temin, does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, I
Probably would have
just...
shifted next to Ko just for interception for the last one.
Okay. I just noticed my 17 is askew on this die.
What
Do you see that?
Number's not on it?
I see it.
I'm trying to manipulate it so that it's... Whatever.
Yeah.
So you're both getting hit. Ko, you're taking 12 points of slashing damage and make a Constitution save.
Wait,
I'll intercept for 8 for him.
So you take
8,
4.
and then I'll reduce it to 2 with my reaction for uncanny dodge. There we go.
Okay. Wait,
That was last
did
round.
you use your... No, yeah. Okay. And then, Temin, you take 13 points of slashing damage. And do you have resistance or immunity to poison?
I have
Is it
resistance to
Warforged?
poison.
Alright, give me a Constitution save with your
I
resistance.
failed my con.
I
save.
have, was it against being poisoned, or what is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I have advantage on those rolls.
Just a second. Do I have a thing?
You get a
Do
plus
I have-
3 from my
Do I
aura.
have a thing?
I get a +3 for your aura. Okay. It still puts me at 9, but do I have a different
Alright.
thing? I might have it.
So I have a dirty 20 for my save.
Nice. Are you looking at a thing to resist this?
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at a thing. But carry on until now, because I'm still scrolling. See, I'm scrolling, not seeing a thing.
All right, top of the round. Ko.
Oh shit. It's too soon. It's too soon. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't have proficiency with the con save, so I can do the thing anyhow. All right. So this fucker in front of me just slashed me again, and I'm poisoned because I failed the thing. The save.
Did Kane not get a
So
turn?
he skips.
Oh, that's right. Kane got pushed to the end of the attack order.
Sorry,
No. This is good. This is good.
I want to see some more badassery from Kane.
Yeah. Crush more.
Kane
Yeah.
abstains.
I'm done.
Sad Kane noises. I just put a knife in his throat. That's enough.
Everybody
know-
looks at Kane like, what is that noise you're making?
Oh my god, Kane's going through his emo boy face. He still kills people though.
This is a dashboard confessional, but I'm still badass, guys.
Are you doing anything, Kane?
Oh yeah, it's actually my turn. Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's one left.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Where
He's
is he?
bloodied. He just
Oh.
did a little Benihana thing at Temin and Co.
Wow, bloodied. Wow.
Yeah, it's a FDA nightmare.
I'm just gonna do a number with you. Okay.
He was like Ninja Blender.
They got him bloodied. How far away am I from him?
You can take a step and be there. No, I
Okay.
ain't gonna do it. All right, Vegeta. This weakling isn't worth my time.
No, I'll go up to him. I'll go up to him.
Who, Ko?
No, the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my great axe away.
In his chest.
No, and I'm gonna boot him over. I'm gonna kick him right in his chest to lay him out.
Okay.
Wow.
So is that an unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do this. I still got a +9 on my unarmed strike. 13
Because
plus
you're
9.
strong.
It's because you're
strong.
so beefy, and
is
you took
because
a
I'm-
brawler ability that gives you, I think, proficiency in unarmed attacks.
Oh, perfect. So 13 plus 9.
Yeah,
20,
22
21,
will hit.
22. All right, good. So he's on the ground.
Yeah, so Kane just walks up. This guy's got both of his blades. He's got them, and he's looking at Temin and Co. And he makes a little shh, and then Kane just fucking kicks the dude. Just straight up comes up, Spartan kicks him onto his ass. You hear a heavy ugh as he lands.
Shawn Michaels, sweet chin music.
Did you roll
Yeah.
damage for your unarmed strike?
Heartbreak
Oh,
Kid.
I have to roll damage. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, it's just 6. It's just 6.
All right.
So he takes 6 points damage. I'm gonna walk over to his body, and I'm gonna put my foot on his
Well-
chest.
He's not dead from that, right?
No.
No.
He's just
we
bloodied.
can, maybe keep this one a little bit alive.
Well, my foot's on his chest, so if you
He'll
guys
go
want to
squish.
say something, I am gonna just put a lot of weight on him, and more weight on him, and more weight on him. So it's up to you guys if you want to see what's happening here.
Kane starts putting pressure on him.
I'd shout, maybe keep this one alive. Figure out why they're attacking us.
If you want to talk to him, you can. I'm gonna keep my foot on him.
Is he considered immobilized, or are we?
Yes, he's immobilized. We can end combat.
Okay.
Ending combat.
Awesome. Walk over, Put take my sword and just kind of put the pointy end right next to the side of his head. Do you understand the common tongue?
He speaks a slur in Drow.
Why'd you attack us?
I'm going to detect thoughts while Marcus is interrogating him.
He looks at you, Marcus, and you see him begin to purse his lips, gathering spit in his mouth.
You might want to keep that in your mouth. My friend might put a little bit of more pressure on you.
You see him grimace again, and this black oozes out of his mouth and trickles down his neck.
You see Temin just run up, his blade, Jameson, comes back into his hand. And he catches it. And he just walks over to the drow and finds the nearest stalagmite right next to his face. And you hear him speak in Infernal. And he uses booming blade and destroys the stalagmite right next to his head. His eyes just glowing red.
How did Ko's stuff go?
As I started trying to detect and focus in on his thoughts, my dancing lights kind of just disperse.
Flicker out. Yep.
Fucking concentration spells.
Detect thoughts. Do you have to know the language?
Well, thanks to some of my other abilities, when I connect mentally, it doesn't matter what language they speak or what I speak.
Oh yeah.
That's good. Because it would suck to be
He got one of those
this guy got all these thoughts.
He got one of those Bluetooth ear things early. He got on release.
Yeah, the translator.
The translator. That doesn't come out for a couple months, dude.
Oh my god. Hold on. Go. As you detect his thoughts, his eyes go black, and an image enters your mind. In fact, the image spiderwebs out to all of your minds. You see this big, writhing mass of black, shiny ooze. You watch as if through the eyes of this drow, as he prays to a statue of a massive black dragon. Under one of its massive clawed hands is a spider with a female torso. That imagery of Lolth. The drow, surrounded by others of his ilk, all male, pray now to this giant, oozing black mass. They all speak in drow. You know, however, that they are chanting for the death of Lolth, for the death of the Overlanders. You see many daily habits of these male drow as they scour the Underdark, killing whatever they come across, kidnapping others, eating some and feeding some to the writhing black mass. The vision ends, and the drow chokes on the black ooze in his throat, dying.
Look at Kane. You mind making sure?
I'm gonna start putting a lot more pressure on him.
The body doesn't react. You can hear the snapping of ribs as you apply more pressure.
He's a husk. Just kill him.
I just slammed the sword across his neck.
All right. Kane, the spot on your hand where the black ooze had gotten begins to itch. You feel it like when your skin's dry in the wintertime.
Right. Did any of you ever get hit with that gooey stuff?
Yes. And I kind of just like motion to where I got slashed before. Twice, actually.
How you feeling?
That is actually the oil that was coating the blade that you got hit with, Ko. That was a poison.
Did it take any effect?
Oh, no, you succeeded, didn't you?
I failed the second time I got hit.
Oh, then take poison. We ended combat, so you're just going to take a flat 6 points of poison damage.
I'd like to uncannily dodge this damage.
Dodge my own cells. So when Kane pauses the question, inky black stuff, you know that he's referring to the ooze that came out of the drow.
Okay. No.
I'm good.
Funny enough, you know, that shit that always comes out of their mouth is always burning. But for some reason, this didn't burn. It's irritated as hell, though, and it's itchy.
Do you perhaps need a cleansing?
Temmin just walks over with the stone.
I'll just put my arm out.
Just rub it off.
Temmin, as you rub the cleansing stone on Kane's hand, the stone crumbles to dust.
Not his beloved cleansing stone.
Kane, the scales on your hand right here
Yeah.
turn white and begin to get flaky.
I'm gonna look
What
at
do
him
you
and be like, sorry, man.
Scale dandruff. Wow.
Petrification.
I'm going to kneel down and take out a dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and pull off the scales. I'm gonna pull them out.
Sure. Not without some tenderness and pain.
Oh, yeah, this fucking hurts. Oh, yeah.
The
It's like digging a bullet out.
Yeah, the root of the scales is certainly still attached to your flesh and the membranes.
Yeah.
So you have to rip those out. But now it just looks like a bloody patch on your hand.
I'm gonna look up at Timon. Well, if you got some band-aids, I can definitely take that.
Band-Aids are a name brand.
If you've got some bandage, I can take that.
With his bandages.
God damn you.
So, as he's tending your wound, Kane, you all hear a voice you recognize. Kane, I remember now. I remember my purpose. It is the voice of Ash in Kane's mind, attached to the collar around his neck. Yes, I see it. I was there myself. Do you recall the meeting of the... what were they called in this age? The Lord's Alliance.
I forget.
In that meeting, that sage you had rescued from the tower, when your enemies had taken the first godstone, the sage had informed you of the 4 original gods.
Yes.
And the
Yes,
stones they became.
Yes. And the life and death one, becoming one. So we're at the 3rd one because they already have the 2. And yeah, I was there. I remember that.
the death god was not a true death god. For there was a fifth, original god. His power so terrible, so great, that it destroyed the vastness of each world that the other four would generate. Every world they created was destroyed, annihilated by the fifth god, who existed only to consume. So the gods created a world around the fifth god, trapping him within stone. And there he has remained for countless eons.
We can hear this, right?
Yes.
Can we respond to Ash or no?
Yes.
And what was the name of this fifth god?
I do not remember. It may not have had any name. But I'm sure every word in every tongue that has to do with suffering and loss would be his name spoken in the right context. It's primal. Its form that of the most basic ooze. I remember my purpose, Cain. The reason why I need one of purity. The reason why I bond with one who would make the right choice should the need arise. I know where we must go.
I happen to think, where?
Carve the skin off that one's back. And follow Cain.
I walk over to the one that... I'm assuming the one that had the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Take my sword carefully, like with my gloves on and everything, kind of start carving. Ah, God. Do I see anything?
As you cut him open, the ooze kind of seeps out, but it doesn't writhe like it had when they were alive. It kind of just falls out in thick clumps.
God. This is disgusting.
You note that as you cut off the skin, all the muscle fibers within are saturated deeply with this red ooze, as if all the liquid in this drow's body has been replaced with this sticky black tar.
See, the last time I killed a drow, it didn't look like this inside.
Yeah, that's not what I remember.
Pick up the skin. Am I using it as a map? Am I...
I just wanted to see if you were gonna do it. Actually, all right, let's go.
Oh, sick, bro! You actually did it.
I'm gonna pick up one of their curved swords, the one with the black oil or whatever it is on it.
Yeah,
Is that the same stuff that's their blood? You said it's different, right?
it is
That's-
different.
it's poison,
It
right?
looks like an oily sheen on the blade, but you can observe it and recognize it as poison.
Okay.
Probably a fungal poison. Maybe you recall Phoebe telling you about these types of oils that can be produced from fungus.
I'm going to take it and add it to my bag.
Okay. Cain, as you look about you, You don't feel like it's not like you know where you are. You certainly aren't familiar with your surroundings, but for some reason you just know that right there. That's the direction that I need to go.
It's like I have like a dowsing, like this sense that's pulling me.
Yeah.
Well, guess I'm gonna follow that. I don't know, man. I hope you guys feel confident as I'm like mumbling all that.
Like, what?
I'm just gonna start walking that way.
Perfect.
Jesus.
So,
All right, let's gather ourselves up. Let's go. Hello, Kane.
Mark is like, come on, guys, clean up your toys. It's time to
Come
get
on.
going.
Come on, guys. I just had to cut this guy's skin off him.
Yeah, nobody said shit. You were like, is this a map? What do I do with it? Nobody said anything. They were just like...
Ash is really quiet right now.
Yeah, and Kane just starts walking away and...
Yeah, I'm like...
Fucking...
Did I just do that? For no reason? Am I being punked?
Oh, God damn it.
So, you begin to follow Kane deeper into the Underdark. You make it through this watery passage and into a canal of some form, carved by the water over countless eons.
As we're walking,
Yep.
I'm going to reach out over the network, assuming Ash is now added onto it. Ash, what do you make of the visions of that dragon and the half-spider woman?
I could not see it.
I've got to kind of like physically give Kane a look like as if it was Kane's fault.
As a world traveler, I probably have knowledge of that, of at least the Spider Woman, right? We should all have kind of knowledge of that.
You would all recognize, actually, not Ko.
Okay.
The rest of you would have recognized Lolth, being subjugated by a black dragon.
Getting into some really ancient, not even ancient, but drow politics here. Drow theology. Spider-Woman was... I'm responding kind of... I'll respond telepathically without putting it into words. That was the matron deity of the drow. Lolth, who most worship and most fear. She's a harbinger. Oh God, did you just put on there?
You're supposed to be in character. Don't read the live. That's the number one rule. Don't read the live.
Oh my God.
Don't read the live.
Yeah, don't watch the live chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Get back into it. Come on. Lolth.
Matron deity of the drow. She's a harbinger of chaos, mostly feared by males, beloved by females.
Give me a religion check, Marcus.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be a nat 20.
Halk, do you know enough personally about the Zekel to take it from here?
I do not, unfortunately.
That's all right. So I will impart upon you all this knowledge. There is a group of drow, male drow, who hate Lolth with a passion for the subjugation of male drow specifically, and how they are looked down unfavorably in drow society. These male drow align themselves with the Zekel, this, for all intents and purposes, fabled bloodline of male drow mixed with shadow dragons. They exist for one purpose: to tear down drow society and to reign supreme over those of their kind. It seems that they were, well, living in the darkest recesses of the Underdark before they were found by whatever this ooze may be.
Was that me explaining it, or
Oh,
was that
so yeah, Marcus opened up
Yes.
about that, right?
Okay, so I'll continue. Drow society is pretty straightforward, with the exception of this, and it's bound to happen. The Black Ooze, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's like I said, I've fought my fair share of drow fanatics and non, and I've never seen this. Until now.
There's been an interesting pattern of liquids and oozes with the most recent things we've slain.
Mm-hmm. How so?
The mushroom people. Then Reese also had some liquid going on. I assumed it was blood. Even, I believe, when he had his Warforged body, there was some secretions left over. And then he did take over Booker at one point too. I wonder if he has anything to do with all of this. Regardless, we have to press on.
Yes.
And I say that and take a couple of steps forward and conjure back the dancing lights.
I look at it. I go, well, this one seems, you're pointing at Kane. This one seems to know where he's going. So
Forever our leader. Right, Kane?
Ew. I'm gonna keep walking.
the one that just skinned the guy, you.
May I see that piece of skin?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to give this to you. Just hand it over to Temin.
Simon's gonna take out the old candle that he has. The candle that refuses to be lit. And he's gonna take it and actually rub it against the thing to almost form like a waxy coat over it. In order to get off all the excess moisture. Forming like a shiny coat.
On the skin?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to keep the water off of it. So to preserve it a little bit better from, rotting.
Okay.
And continue going on.
All right. As you all continue forward through the Underdark, I need every single one of you to make me a survival check.
Jesus.
You embark deeper through, going through tunnels and passageways, squeezing through narrow cracks that Kane can barely fit through, but has the confidence that he needs to see it through to the other side. Perilous dangers await any in the Underdark, not even taking in the living creatures down there. But we'll get to that. What did you do on your survival?
18.
8.
Kane, get
no.
advantage on your roll.
14.
12.
9.
Kane, you push yourself a little too hard.
Yeah.
Give yourself 2 levels of exhaustion.
You're about to die, dude.
No, you can get up to like 5 levels, can't you?
It says 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, but you
Two
can't do
levels,
shit.
you're
Plenty.
right.
You got
You
plenty.
can't do shit successfully. that's the point.
Yeah, some special abilities to environmental hazards such as starvation and long-term effects of freezing or scorching temperatures can lead to blah 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 blah.
So
you
you
have-
have disadvantage on
you have-
ability checks and speed halved.
Yep. So those are your current
Yeah, so
statuses.
disadvantage on ability checks and speed half. Yes.
So,
I got a 13. Did I succeed?
take 1 point of exhaustion, Ko.
Cool.
You continue on for days. Temerity and Zarya aren't doing too well. Often, they seem to be slowing you down.
They're faking. They're just trying to hold us back.
Now,
Literally, I'm dying in the front. Like,
your travel rations have run out.
We haven't opted to stop for a rest at all.
You can have rested, yes.
Okay, so would we say we've done a long rest at any point?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
So,
Are we
yes,
that stupid to just
take
keep
a long
going?
rest. Take a long rest. However, Ko, you have 1 point of exhaustion, and Kane, you have 2. That will persist despite your long rest.
Okay.
We have passed about a week of time. You are out of travel rations.
all right, we're gonna eat temerity first, and then
You come to... The air is just getting thicker and heavier and harder to breathe the further you go. And you know you've been descending as well, getting deeper and deeper within Toril. And as you feel that there's nothing to continue walking towards, you see it. A river. As you walk closer, the river undulates and curls upon itself and shines black in the torchlight. A drow stands up, alerted at your presence. He looks at all of you and goes to put a hand on his blade, taking cautious steps backwards.
How far away is he?
About 40 feet from you.
Hold person on him.
It's not.
Okay.
I'd cast a hold person on him.
Yep. He is restrained.
He communicates telepathically.
We should probably capture him for now.
He didn't attack us. What are we? Can we communicate?
here's the thing: he might not have attacked us, but he could still set out the alarm.
If he's frozen in place, can we figure something out before we start capturing, please?
I mean, we can tie him up and leave him here.
I'll reach out to the drow.
Okay.
We seek a stone.
Maybe.
Can you help us? Or would you rather die?
No,
No,
none of that. None of that.
How about instead I cut in the second that I hear we seek out. I go, we seek rest.
There are normal citizens down here too, Dante. Like, Dante's character doesn't know that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know any of that.
I cut in front.
Only
you
been
know,
attacked.
in the.
Yes, he doesn't know. He's only seen Drow attack us, so he doesn't
We
know
mean
that there's...
there
We
is-
mean,
There's nothing here for you, Overlander.
is there something? Is there? Can we pass through?
Only
You're simply-
Zekel belong here.
Oh my god.
Your life is forfeit.
What the hell does that mean? We
Life is
hate
what?
loaf. Someone stop him. Usually it's Temin that needs a chain.
It is common to hate Loth.
It is
But
common to
you
hate
are
loaf.
also below us. You are not marked as a Zekel. You cannot enter.
How far away is he?
40 feet.
And he's being held in place.
Yep.
Pick him up like a board and lay him on the ground. Then he's beneath us.
I pick him. I run up. Do I have to roll for any of this?
To run up, you will
Run up
have
and-
to cross the river of black ooze.
Ooh, okay, maybe not do that.
I, looking to them, will hold up the piece of skin in one hand.
Oh
And in
no!
the other
Oh
hand,
no!
worried about
Oh no! Oh
and in
no!
the other hand, I'm going to hold up the scimitar. I'm going to walk up to the sand right in front of the river.
We just flayed a guy.
I'm going to
Your
look at him.
brother in arms. we
Kevin
just
was.
flayed him.
I go. I'm thinking, Kevin, this is the way. The best way forward.
You see the drow's eyes narrow on the skin and the blade, and look at you, Temin. I see. You have
We'd
no
rather
skin yourself, so you take the mark.
That's the conclusion. God.
I do. My god. I've abandoned Bane.
And I take the skin and I slap it and slam it against my chest.
Take me as one of your own.
And I walk into the oozing river. About chest high. And I hold up the sword.
As Temin enters into the ooze, you see it. It looks like it gets goosebumps as he touches it and walks into it. It quivers a little bit, like it's electrified fuzz, and it just moves strangely in ways you've never seen liquid like this move. The Zekel nods his head and looks at Yuko. If you are to be Zekel, then come submit yourself.
And you welcome us.
You may release me. You hear Ash's voice. They respect the symbol.
I'm gonna close this guy off on the network real quick, put him in his own bubble.
Whoop.
If he makes a move on us,
He's dead.
good. Bring him back in. Very well.
Okay.
I release you, Calypso, from this earthly prison.
So, the drow relaxes his muscles
Gonna say it like a romantic partner.
and nods. He walks up to the ooze river and speaks a few guttural words. You hear it gravelly from deep in his throat and chest, and the ooze parts. Temin, you are no longer halfway in it as it pulls away from you.
Thank you.
And I just continue to walk forward.
The drow gestures to all of you. As he turns, you see on his back a white tattoo of scaly wings. You follow him?
Without turning to them, you just hear from Temin, who cast message or speaks telepathically to them as he has his back to them.
I know it is tough, but we have come this far, and we must proceed for Phoebe's sake.
The bag holding Booker Kane feels a little heavier.
I look at Kane.
Well, I approve.
I say vocally to Kane, I go, is this the way?
You hear Ash respond, what you're seeking is ahead of you. Take it and use it.
Don't think there's a way around it.
Are you okay?
I mean, I'm about to find out if my scales can get tattoos, so...
You all follow this drow through a winding tunnel, the ooze ever present around you, sometimes clinging to the ceiling and walls, sometimes running as a small river between your feet. You come to, you see a green light at the end of the tunnel, flickering. And as you press through, you come to a large chamber. Hundreds of green flames lit about on sconces around the cave wall that seem to be nailed in by hand. Towering on one side of this room is the massive dragon statue, Lolth as if life-size, pinned beneath the clawed hand. You see something glinting in the dragon's chest. And as you continue to look about the room, you see shiny black, like obsidian, a massive rock formation on the wall, as if the entire wall itself is one piece of chipped obsidian. Several drow are hanging about in here, either crafting or smithing, doing various things. They're all male, and they all turn to look as you enter. The drow leading you all holds up a hand symbol and makes a gesture. They nod and continue in their work. The drow leads you forward and holds up a hand to all of you. He then steps up to the obsidian wall and kneels on one knee, holding up his arms. The wall begins to move, slowly turning into liquid as it begins to drip down and sag under a great unseen weight. The ooze begins to slide forward towards the drow and create a circle around him. The ooze slides towards all of you, and as if inquisitively, like a small creature, snake around and gently touch the side of your foot, recoiling back. All of you feel this pressure, but Kane, it rests on your foot and then shudders back, all of the tendrils shooting back. The drow that was surrounded by the ooze stops and looks around, confused. And as he stands up to turn and look at all of you, as if he's about to ask you a question, the ooze shoots out of the wall, enveloping him in its darkness and pulling him in. A deep, guttural voice, a language unheard by many mortal ears in eons. As it speaks to all of you, it shakes the entire cavern. Then, you hear in your minds. You offer yourself so freely. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Fancie's Fables. End of Eros. Thank you, everybody, for coming in to tonight's episode. Hoo-wee! More Underdark fun.
The underdog.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, there is certainly lots more to be seen. Our heroes deep, deep within the earth of Toril. What will happen next? Only time will tell. Thank you again to our guest player, Helk, for being here with us through this harrowing time. And thank you to the rest of the party, as well as Kelpie, though she is here in spirit. You know, we may or may not ever see her again. She is dead after all. Thank you again to Bullet for that amazing recap video. If you missed it or would like to see it again without my dumbass interruptions, head on into the Discord where he's posted it, and you can watch the whole thing there.
That was so beautiful.
Was
you guys didn't watch,
absolutely
like,
amazing.
Such a treat to have, not only on Twitch for the viewers, but like us as the players. That really means a lot.
It was very special.
Time. It's so insanely special, and it was like such an experience to be like, here's a recap, and then it's like, it's all art and like the story, like a literal storytelling is so nice. So I just want to say, I can tell you put a lot of hard work and love into that, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, there was a lot of passion and beauty, and I very much appreciate it. We all do. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Remember this campaign, bro.
Shut up, Hulk. He's just saying that because we both were like crying. Okay. Once you're a parent, you're done. Stick a fork in you, you're done.
Can't.
Thank you again, everybody. And until next time.
Wait. You already know.
Tell me a joke.
Okay.
Stop trying to take this from him.
I know, right? Okay. Last thing. All right.
Two druids, wild shape into animals, and try their best to fake a performance. What kind of show is it?
Oh. Is it a dog and pony show? Is that what they call it?
That is correct.
Yeah!
Nice.
I've never heard that reference. What's that reference for?
Dog and-
I think it's like a disorganized, like you call something a dog and pony show.
It's like this
Yeah.
dog and pony show that you
no,
put
it's
on
an
here.
elaborate show. That's what it is. Dog
Okay.
shows and horse shows are big elaborate shows. So
Okay.
Yep.
if somebody's putting on big airs, a big to-do, it's a dog and pony show. Yes.
I see.
Thank you, Bullet. That was good.
That was good. And
Good
you
job,
saw-
Bullet. And it was solved.
Mystery solved.
All right, gang. Until next time, stay fancy.
He said it. Oh God.
Every time. I love it.